The News for Jack's I-Team looking into a crime alert out of southeast Georgia. State troopers are asking residents of Glynn and Camden County to take a good look at this man. This man is 55-year-old Frederick Mark Parisi. He's accused of impersonating a law enforcement officer, and investigators believe he may have pulled random people over.
News for Jax has learned this is not the first time he's been under investigation for impersonating a police officer. I-Team reporter Eric Aubigné has been digging into the allegations against Parisi and joins us live with more on what he uncovered. Eric.
Well, Parisi was already a fugitive wanted by authorities in New Jersey when he was taken into custody by Georgia State Patrol on that fugitive warrant. Now, earlier today, Georgia authorities secured multiple warrants against Parisi in connection to allegations of impersonating a police officer. We also learned today that the GBI and the FBI have been asked to help Georgia State Patrol with their investigation. According to Georgia State Patrol, 55-year-old Frederick Parisi was employed as a security guard at the Jekyll Island Club Resort. He reportedly walked into a Georgia State Patrol office and presented himself as a retired Iowa State trooper with more than 30 years of law enforcement experience. During his visit, GSP became aware of Parisi driving a dark-colored Ford Explorer with blue police lights. Troopers say they warned Parisi that it was illegal to use blue lights without a permit. But despite their warnings, troopers say Parisi still used the blue lights and was asked not to drive the vehicle on the island. GSP says last week they started receiving complaints about a suspected police impersonator who was pulling over cars in Camden County. They ran Parisi's name and discovered he was a convicted felon with outstanding warrants for assault and fraud in New Jersey. They dug deeper and learned Parisi had a history of being under investigation for impersonating a police officer. According to their findings, Parisi was previously convicted in New Jersey for impersonating a U.S. Secret Service agent. He obtained a genuine set of Secret Service credentials to make a fake set for himself. He was caught when he tried to use the credentials to get out of a traffic ticket. In the late 90s, he was convicted of impersonating a Jersey City police officer while repossessing a car. A year prior to that conviction, he was dismissed from the Passaic, New Jersey Police Department for allegedly falsifying documents. And although Parisi allegedly told GPS he was a retired Iowa State trooper, investigators say they learned he was fired within his first year on the job. News for Jax has also learned the Camden County Sheriff's Office has a history with Parisi.
He came into our office and wanted to apply for a permit for a blue light. And I said, you can't do that. It's not right. You can't.
So he was already impersonating?
No, he'd already been impersonating. I mean, this is years after. He also came to us several months ago and put in a job application. We of course rejected him because of, prohibitive criminal history.
Colonel Chuck Bylerly says they were already aware of previous investigations into impersonating a police officer when they learned about another previous investigation, but this time in Florida.
Like I said, there's one in Palm Beach County a few years ago. We just found that today.
In Palm Beach County?
Palm Beach Gardens Police Department in Florida.
And what was he accused of there?
Impersonating police officer.
Captain Larry Bruce says when people impersonate law enforcement officers, it makes the job of his deputies that much harder, especially when those deputies are trying to pull people over for legitimate reasons.
The deputies have a hard enough job on a daily basis without having to deal with people imitating their actions as law enforcement when they're not law enforcement.
In addition to the current assault and fraud charges in New Jersey, Parisi will also face state charges in Georgia that include impersonating an officer, giving false statements to law enforcement, possession of a handgun by a convicted felon, and unauthorized use of blue lights while operating a vehicle. Now, investigators say if any Glynn or Camden County resident watching this story was pulled over by Parisi and can provide the date and time they were pulled over, they need to contact the authorities at the number at the bottom of the screen. We have also posted those numbers on our website, newsforjax.com. Also, if an unmarked vehicle is trying to pull you over and you're not sure it's legit, you are asked to call 911 and stay on the line with the operator. A 911 operator should be able to verify if that vehicle behind you is an actual patrol vehicle. Reporting live, Eric Aubigné, Channel 4, the local station.
Eric, you also learned that Parisi is accused of impersonating a priest?
Yeah, we learned that also. So we found there was a report in which he allegedly impersonated a priest while on the phone with a prosecutor that was working a fraud case that he was involved in. We also found that he had made statements about being a first responder, helping thousands of thousands of people during the 9/11 event, which turned out to be false.
Interesting case. Thank you, Eric.